Louisiana's shadowed swamps, where the Rougarou prowls, the Bayou. It breathes, it sighs. Spanish moss hangs like tattered ghosts from ancient cypress trees. The air is thick, heavy. It smells of damp earth and secrets best left buried. And something else, something primal, something watching. This is the domain of the Rougarou. Deep in the heart of Louisiana, where the sun struggles to pierce the dense canopy, legends are born. Legends whispered around campfires, voices hushed, eyes wide with fear. Legends of a creature that haunts the darkest corners of the bayou. Imagine a full moon casting an eerie glow on the murky water. The silence is broken only by the croaking of frogs and the rustle of unseen things in the undergrowth. It is here, in this primordial soup of shadows and whispers, that the legend of the Rougarou takes root. More than a werewolf. The Rougarou's unique terror. It is easy to dismiss the Rougarou as just another werewolf story, but this creature, born from the swamps and steeped in Cajun folklore, is something far more terrifying. Forget the Hollywood werewolves, hairy beasts driven mad by the full moon. The Rougarou is different. Picture this, a hulking figure, 7 feet tall, covered in matted hair. Its eyes burn with a malevolent intelligence. Razor-sharp claws glint in the moonlight. But the most unsettling feature is its face. It is the face of a man, distorted by a cruel mockery of humanity. The Rougarou, you see, is not just a creature of instinct, it is a creature of vengeance. It seeks out those who have broken Lenten promises, those who have strayed from the righteous path. It is a terrifying embodiment of guilt and retribution. The Rougarou's power extends beyond its physical form. It can influence the minds of men, planting seeds of fear and paranoia. It can mimic the voices of loved ones, luring unsuspecting victims to their doom. Whispers in the night tales from the Bayou country. The stories are whispered from generation to generation, passed down like precious heirlooms. Old folks tell them to wide-eyed children, their voices dropping to a hushed murmur when they speak the creature's name, the Rougarou. The Rougarou is more than just a legend in these parts. It is a living nightmare woven into the fabric of their lives. There's the story of old man Thibodeau, who claimed to have fought off the Rougarou with a silver crucifix, a relic he always carried with him. He bore the scars on his arm to prove it, deep gashes that never fully healed, a constant reminder of his encounter. Then there's the tale of Marie Claire, who vanished into the swamp one foggy night, her screams echoing through the trees, never to be seen again. Some say the Rougarou took her, punishment for some unknown sin, a fate that still haunts the community. One particularly chilling account comes from a young fisherman named Jean-Paul, a man known for his bravery. He was returning home late one night, his boat laden with the day's catch, when he saw it, a sight that would forever change him, a hulking figure silhouetted against the moonlit water, its presence sending chills down his spine. It let out a low growl, a sound that seemed to vibrate in Jean-Paul's very bones, a growl that spoke of ancient, untold horrors. He threw his boat into gear, racing through the narrow channels, the creature's glowing eyes never leaving him, a relentless pursuit. He barely made it home alive, the encounter leaving him a changed man, haunted by the memory of those glowing eyes. These stories, whispered around campfires and under the covers, serve as a warning, a cautionary tale for all who hear them. A reminder that in the Louisiana bayou, some things are best left undisturbed, secrets that are better left in the shadows. Section 4. The Curse of the Rougarou, doomed to walk on all fours. The legend of the Rougarou is steeped in Catholic tradition, a tale whispered among the faithful and the fearful alike. It is said that the creature is not born but made, through dark rituals and forbidden pacts. The curse, they say, is passed down through generations, a dark legacy that stains the soul, marking each descendant with an inescapable fate. Some stories claim that the curse is brought about by a pact with the devil, a desperate bargain for power or revenge, sealed in blood and shadow. A desperate bargain for power or revenge, a deal made in the darkest of times. Others say that it is a punishment for the wicked, a karmic retribution for a life of sin, a divine justice meted out by unseen forces, a penance that cannot be escaped. But the most common belief is that the curse is triggered by a bite, a single moment of violence that changes everything. Imagine the horror. The searing pain of teeth sinking into flesh, the sudden shocking realization that your life will never be the same. The taste of blood and fear, mingling in a moment of pure terror. The victim, driven mad by the curse, feels the transformation begin. Bones crack and reshape, each snap a reminder of their new horrifying reality. Skin sprouts thick, coarse hair, a grotesque metamorphosis that cannot be stopped. The once human eyes turn bloodshot, filled with a primal hunger, a need that cannot be sated. The curse lasts for 101 days, each day a struggle between the remnants of humanity and the encroaching beast. For that agonizing stretch of time, the afflicted soul is trapped between two worlds, human by day, monster by night, a duality that tears at the very fabric of their being, a relentless cycle that offers no respite. They are forced to witness their own descent into madness, their sanity slipping away with each passing night, their humanity slowly eroded by the beast within, a constant battle that they are doomed to lose. The only way to break the curse, to prevent it from spreading, is to draw the blood of another, a grim task that weighs heavily on the soul, a sacrifice that comes at a terrible cost. But the act of taking a life only deepens the curse, binding the Rougarou to an eternity of bloodlust and despair, a never-ending cycle of violence and regret, condemning the Rougarou to an eternity of bloodlust and despair, a fate worse than death, forever haunted by the beast within. Section 5. Keeping the beast at bay: charms, rituals, and a year of grace. The people of the Bayou, living under the constant threat of the Rougarou, have developed a unique set of beliefs and practices to keep the beast at bay. These practices are deeply ingrained in their daily lives, forming a protective shield against the unknown. These traditions, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into a world where superstition and faith are intertwined. The stories told by grandparents to their grandchildren are not just tales but lessons in survival. One common belief is that the Rougarou is repelled by iron. This belief is so strong that iron objects are often found in the most unexpected places, serving as silent guardians. Horseshoes are nailed above doorways, their cold metal a ward against evil. This practice extends to barns and other structures, ensuring that every space is protected. Fishermen carry iron nails in their pockets, hoping to deflect the creature's gaze. These nails are often passed down from father to son, becoming heirlooms of protection. Religious artifacts are also thought to hold power over the beast. The blending of faith and folklore creates a unique spiritual landscape in the Bayou. Crucifixes are worn around the neck, their silver glinting in the moonlight. This simple act of wearing a crucifix is a daily affirmation of faith and a shield against the darkness. Rosaries are draped over beds, offering a prayer for protection. Each bead represents a plea for safety, a hope that the night will pass without incident. And then there are the rituals, ancient practices shrouded in secrecy. These rituals are often performed under the cover of night, away from prying eyes. Some speak of offerings left at the edge of the swamp, gifts to appease the creature's hunger. These offerings range from food to small trinkets, each chosen with care. Others whisper of incantations and spells, words of power that can banish the Rougarou back to the darkness. These spells are often passed down orally, their exact wording a closely guarded secret. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the Rougarou legend is the belief in the year of grace. This belief offers a rare respite in a life filled with fear. It is said that if a person survives an encounter with the creature, they are granted a year of immunity. This year is seen as a gift, a time to live without the shadow of the Rougarou looming over them. For 365 days, the Rougarou will not harm them or their loved ones. Families mark these days on their calendars, each day a step further from danger. This belief, while offering a glimmer of hope, also serves as a chilling reminder of the creature's ever-present threat. The year of grace is a temporary reprieve, a brief moment of peace in an otherwise perilous existence. The community comes together, sharing stories and reinforcing their collective knowledge. These gatherings are not just social events, but vital exchanges of information and support. Even in the face of such danger, life goes on. Children play, families gather, and the Bayou continues to thrive, a testament to the resilience and spirit of its people. Section 6. A Legacy of Fear, the Rougarou's enduring grip on Louisiana's soul. The legend of the Rougarou is more than just a scary story told to frighten children. It is a deeply ingrained part of Louisiana's cultural identity, a testament to the power of folklore and the enduring nature of fear. The Rougarou serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder to uphold moral values and to honor one's promises. It is a symbol of the wild, untamed nature of the Bayou itself, a place where beauty and danger coexist in a delicate balance. Even today, the legend persists. Whispers of the creature can still be heard in the rustling leaves and the croaking of frogs. Shadows seem to dance a little more menacingly in the moonlight. And every now and then, when the fog rolls in thick and heavy, one can almost imagine they see a pair of glowing eyes watching from the darkness. The Rougarou may be a legend, but its impact on the people of Louisiana is very real. It is a reminder that even in the 21st century, some stories are too powerful to be forgotten. The Bayou holds its secrets close, and the Rougarou, lurking in the shadows, ensures that those secrets remain untold.